Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. Guess you all up that having a wonderful day on this 5 March 2025. It's not the 5, it's the 4th. I'm sorry. We had a big day. I'm tired. But I want to do a video. I want to do a video that is important to me. I wanted to share my chain of thought with you guys. I want to share my current mental state. And it's a very positive one. It's a very motivated one. So as you guys know, yesterday we had our very first job fair. It's amazing. I'm gonna shut that because I'm gonna be unfocused. It's absolutely amazing because yesterday, when you gave out a CV, right, and you're like, okay, well, I'm hope that they call me back, and then you go to the job fair and like, well, I just gave out 7 CVs, so hopefully one of them call me back, and it's more efficient that way, and you really feel like you're working in a fashion that makes sense. It's not, oh well, I should have done this, I should have done that. No, this is what I should have done. I should have done to the job fair. Now, how do I feel about possibly working next week or the week after? To be honest, when I came to the job fair, there's a couple of plays that I saw, right, and I was interested, but I asked myself the question: would I work there long term? Because I'm 31 years old and we're 22 years old. I don't know why I keep saying 21. We're 22 years old, and I want to have a job that's going to be for the rest of my life. If I can work there for 25 years, I'll be 57. Even when I get retired, that's in 33 years. That's not much time to work a place and build a nice retirement and a nice pension. That's also important. So I came in looking for something that was long term, and I was super motivated. And if they call me, I'm super motivated because I had this mentality. So technically speaking, this is the first job that I had, and I want to say this is the first job that I have. I want to say in 12 years, absolutely, in 12 years. So we did work with the agency, and we did have a job that was we did have a job that was 8 years, but that job was through the agency. And with the agency, at first you're hopeful that you're gonna get a job, but then you start realizing like, okay, well, I'm possibly not gonna get a job, and I don't know how long I'm gonna be staying here, but let's make the most of it, right? Then they hired me, which was a great thing. I stayed there for 7 years as an employee, 1 year as a worker, as an agency worker. But now this is the first time where I'm not going through an agency. And right now we are working for the agency, but when I went to the job fair, I was like, oh, you can call my agency. I was like, no, if you have a question, you call me, right? And I realized, like, for example, right, the last job that I had, which was, again, the long-term job, was my very first long-term job. All the other jobs were a year and a half, 2 years, which is still long-term, but compared to 8, it's nothing. So when I applied yesterday, I was like, okay, well, and it's sort of like in the moment thought that was like, okay, well, you don't know for how long you're gonna be working there. You could be working for a long ass time, like you can be working for a very short amount of time. So what are you supposed to do? How can you make the situation better? And I realized, and it's the first time I'm not a guy that thinks long term. When I meet a girl, I'm like, oh, she's cool, but I don't think long term. When I have a job, she's cool, but I don't have long term. Even when I was making content, I was like, okay, well, this is cool, but I didn't think I was gonna do it for 4 years, And now we're not thinking about long term for the content because we're doing a day-to-day thing. So it's a short term that is planned for a long term. So I went to the job, and I realized yesterday that when I applied to a job, I don't know how long I'm going to be there. I don't know if I'm going to get fired. I don't know if the company is going to close. I don't know if I'm going to be happy there, or I'm going to end up quitting because I'm not happy. What happened if I give out a CV and this is my job for the next 10 years, 20 years? We never know. So the people, the experience that I'm going to have there, am I going to get along with people? Is it going to be a problem? Is the job something I'm going to like? I'm going to get tired of it, right? And I realized that there were so many things that I couldn't control. There were so many things that I couldn't do shit about. And that is completely fine. So the mentality right now, the focus point of right now is really understanding that we're not able to control anything. The only thing I can control is I'm gonna make the most out of it. I'm positive. Yesterday I was giving the opportunity to choose which place I apply to versus which place I didn't apply to. So lo and behold, every single place that I apply to, I have some interest to it, some way or another. So very optimistic. The mentality is important. The motivation is important. Thinking about going to a place and thinking about, you know what, maybe this is the next job for the rest of my life. So it's really cool. It's really cool. And again, the only thing I can control is myself. So let's focus on that. I'm sorry for the lights. This is my last video today, so even if it's dark, you'll have to forgive me. I'm doing the best I can. That's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more content. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.